Alright everybody, Baron here and welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. You guys are going absolutely nuts. We've got over, what, 1,000 comments in the last video. We've got votes for custom battles that exceed 300 votes, basically 300 up likes. Y'all are going crazy. If you want to see weekly tabs videos, you know what to do. Give the video some love and give me some ideas for custom battles. But as we like to do it, we like to show off some of the updates, some of the news, some of the things that is being shown off by Will and the guys over at BaronVonGames. And not just the guys, I see you, Hannah. But what we're seeing right now is mirror shields. Mirror shields that return the projectiles to the sender. I don't know how it happens. I wonder if it's like, oh, either way, look, some of the shots actually miss, but these are balloon arrows, right? So these are mirror shields, but like we get to see mirror shields, which are awesome, but then we get to see balloon arrows. The balloon arrows hit their targets, and it doesn't look like they kill them. They literally just pick them up and take them into the air. And then I'm assuming the balloon pops, and then maybe they fall and take fall damage or something like that. Or maybe they just literally go off into space and go up to heaven or something like that. I don't know. If they do, man, do you think there's gonna be angel and demon armies? Ooh, maybe if there's mod support. But anyway, this is amazing. These balloon archers remind me of the balloon hands guy that was for the Renaissance faction that was teased, oh my god, a year ago? Year and a half ago? I don't know. I don't know if those factions are gonna still be in it. I don't know if they're changing things up completely. I know they're changing up a lot of the code and making it quicker so that we can make new units. Speaking of new units, this is what Will Will tried to make a centaur. I made a beautiful centaur, and look at this. This is the thing of my nightmares. This is half a torso, which is the quote-unquote centaur. However, it is showing that like you could model it better, and it would look like a centaur. You could do some Harry Potter stuff. You could do some like Narnia stuff. Like, I don't think there's any centaurs in Lord of the Rings, but like you could create mythological creatures, right? And like that would open up so. I mean, let's just say this game in general is opening up so much, right? And now it is a human centipede. This thing is literally nightmare. And it's basically just replicating the abdomen, the rear body part of the centaur that was shown off just a little bit ago. But hey, I did this. Well, why not multiply it by 20 and see how weird and creepy it looks? This is a human centipede. Or a human centauropede. Oh, there we go. A human centauropede. Now, the next thing is testing out damage to individual body parts. I was always curious about this. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, you know, better not complicate the game. So what we see here is 3 different centaurs charging, oh my gosh, like what, a battalion, a squad of archers? And they're sending out volleys, and you can see when the centaurs get shot in the legs, they start to slow down. It's kind of cool. So it's like different bits of damage, and but that's like the next evolution of physics-based combat, at least how I would imagine it as like kind of an outsider looking in, right? As a non-developer, I would imagine that after you can knock people around, what you may want to work on is then, well, if I hit him in the arm, depending on, you know, maybe he can't use his arm. And then I think the third step, guys, I think the third step after that is dismemberment. Imagine being able to chop off legs and heads and stuff like that. And now, oh my gosh, this is Spider-Man. Spider-Man and tabs. Oh, look at this. This is a spider mage. They're literally shooting webs. But what I love about it is the guys over at Landfall, they're taking the inspiration from Stick Fight. Remember the glue gun and Stick Fight? Well, now we got a spider mage. You could make Spider-Man. Imagine what he'd look like in the uniform with the, but then like instead of like on his mask, he's got like these big googly derpy tabs eyes, right? Spider mages. Now all we need is these guys on top of giant spiders. I mean, you made a centaur, you made centauropedes or centipedes, and you build spider mages. Spiders next? Giant spiders the size of woolly mammoths? What if you were to like, what if there's the unit editor and I wanted to make like oh gosh, a spider. A spider body, but the head in the trunk and the tusks of a woolly mammoth. And it's all furry. The whole spider's just giant and furry. And then you've got these Spider Mages on top just shooting these webs out. And then you just face 100 balloon archers, and then the giant spider goes to space. This is the stuff of my dreams. This is like absolute imagination. A land of pure and imagination. The Willy Wonka song, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Imagination. And that's what Tab's gonna be. Guys, we've got mirror sheards. Sometimes you play video games too many times in a day and like your brain's like duh, duh, and that's where it is right now. Mirror shields, balloon archers, centaurs in all of their weirdness. And then the centauropedes. And then we've got arrows hitting legs and arms. But wouldn't that be cool? Like, maybe dropping weapons would be cool. If a guy gets shot in an arm and it does enough damage that's like non-lethal, you drop his weapon and he'd have to slap. But the Spider Mages, I don't know. Which is your favorite out of all these? Like, the Spider Mages and Spider-Man units would be awesome. And like, Spider-Man came out today, didn't it? I think Spider-Man came out today. But anyway, like, these are awesome. Alright, let's get into the custom battle portions. And the most voted for suggestion from last week's Totally Accurate Battle Simulator episode, this one comes in from Andre Morad. Now, this is the Battle of Pleven. And when I read that, it reminded me of that one meme where it's like, how do you spell Steven? Oh, Steven with a PH. And then the person spelled their name Steven. This has the Russians in red and the Ottoman defenders in blue. We shall start this battle. And obviously we're gonna go, oh my gosh, that full salvo. I wish, oh, look at that. A nice top-down view. We'll be going back and forth. So, the Russian army is a little bit bigger, but it's not as well supplied in terms of like heavy artillery, as you can see, and it looks like artillery is being the difference maker right now. Oh boys, I tell you what. Oh, is that guy gonna go off the cliff? Is he going off the cliff? That guy just teleported. We all saw it. I swear I saw it. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about. Physics in slow motion is like the best thing ever invented. Woo, heads up boys, shrapnel. I wish the shrapnel would like be more of an actual thing, like it would break and the little pieces would go anywhere. Anyway, the Russian and Romanian units have 45 musketmen representing the Russian and Romanian infantry. There's 15 spearmen as Romanian bayonet charging infantry, 5 footmen as officers, who also I put in a position where they would charge, 15 peasants and 5 barbarians as Bulgarian revolutionaries, 2 chariots. Well, I got rid of the chariots completely. There's 2 samurai masters running around here, possibly, if they're not dead. Actually, they are not dead. Well, one of them isn't. Oh, and he probably just died right there as he took a beam rifle to the face. Man, the Russians are getting worked. They had 2 samurai masters as King Carol I and Tsar Alexander II. They had 15 cannons. Oh, and 1 lightsaber soldier as Captain Walter. I missed the captain. Now, I'm curious. What if we make him an energy sword master? Do you think that's enough to overcome the power? Here we go. We'll see how these guys go. They've got an absolute wall of infantry in front of them, and maybe part of the problem was I put units behind the cannons and they start missing their shots. Plus, the enemy does have beam rifles. Those are the Ottoman sharpshooters. So they have 30 muskets, 20 cannons, 4 beam rifles, 1 samurai master as Osman Pasha, and no cavalry, since we don't have proper cavalry. We only have the chariots, which I think suck. I wish we could go back to the old cavalry, the old chariots, and put blades on their wheels, and that alone would be like one of the coolest units. Then there's 10 pistols as Turkish auxiliary soldiers, and then 10 peasants, 5 farmers, and 5 barbarians as the conscripted peasants. Well, I'll tell you what, the Russians and Romanians, I'm not sure who won this one, the Battle of Pleven in 1877, but I tell you what is not happening is the Russians are not winning. So what if we were to change 1, 2, 3, we'll put 3 here and 2 more over here. I'm gonna put one down this. And then I'm gonna put one down here and see what happens. Maybe, just maybe this army here. Hello, Governor. Pardon my reach, sir. I need to fire the cannons to the front line. Choo choo. Ooh, those are good shots. They're starting to lay down the pain. Oh man, all these cannons. I don't know. I think no, they were actually just destroyed. But yeah, these guys won't be able to get close. They'll that guy got volleyed in the air, man. He was ping pong. He got hit by a cannonball. Oh, he's actually still alive. So this is the Swordmaster you can hear. Let's see what happens to him. Him and his googly eyes. See, imagine. Oh my god, that guy just flew over there. Must have been friendly fire. Okay, so something needs to change, right? And I'm thinking it's all the infantry. Oh yeah. So this is what? This is 15 peasants and 5 barbarians. And those guys. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put them in the front. 15. Alright, so I tried to put all the melee in the front so that they wouldn't mess up the musket lines as much. But I tell you what, this salvo of cannons is just absolutely devastating. It absolutely takes out the red cannons. The Russians have no true answer, although actually, maybe they do. Oh yes, when the units get shot and fly off the map. Can you imagine being this guy? Oh man, that would suck. I mean, obviously you're dead, but look at the bodies are flying off, man. Stuff's rolling over. This guy just rolled off the cliff. Oh man. Oh, totally accurate battle simulator. And look at that. That alone, that formational change allowed the Russians to get in. Now, Andrei's suggestion got 360 likes, which means 360 votes. If you guys are coming up with ideas, put them in the comments below. Obviously, vote for your own. You know what I mean? And then, if you see one that you like, maybe you don't want to make them. Maybe you just want to vote on them. Maybe you're like, dang, that battle seems awesome. I would love to do that. Then you know what? Do it. Put it below. Now, we're gonna see a little bit about what happens. What happens now? Fall in the Temple of Doom and the Plague. Oh my gosh, the Locust Swarm. Let's see who wins this one. We're gonna add a little bit of chaos, a little bit of anarchy. So, that Temple of Doom was a little Easter egg, right? You had to have a unit fall all the way down to the bottom, and then this thing came about. And it's invincible. It can't be defeated, although we've had it where it's doing what it does right here, where it literally creates a lightsaber tornado. Unfortunately, a beam rifle stopped that. But man, I remember first discovering this, like, this Doom volcano. Man, it looks like blue could win. Looks like blue should win. Yeah, there's only one cannon left alive. Unless, well, there you go. The Ottomans have defeated the Russians. Alright guys, so this next one comes in from Ziggy Monorez. I think what happened in the last video was I asked a couple of questions, but I also added like which units you guys wanted to see in tabs, and that got the most. If you haven't checked the video out, go back. Read some of these comments. Like, we've got all kinds of ideas, right? We've got knife throwers, tasers, weapon thieves, energy ARs, the AKs, pirate ships would be a map level. There's got, oh my gosh, there's just a guy with double pistols, shieldmen that can do testudos, dragons, crocodile cavalry. It's kind of ridiculous, all the amazing suggestions. But this one comes in from Ziggy Monorez, and it's aliens versus Vikings. So here are the aliens. I'm actually going to control the Vikings. I have to defeat this army. This is the alien army, so my goal is going to try to beat it for less money, and I think I should be able to do that. What if I just did all spear throwers? I don't think... Let's see what happens. I don't think it's going to go well, but you never know. 2 lines. I mean, I've got as many units as them, so as long as I beat them. Oh yeah, let's just see a giant. Oh, I forgot they have box guns. The box guns are going off already. The Teslas are going off. Oh my god, never mind. This is a rout. This is not gonna be easy. What am I talking about? The box guns are hurting themselves though. But so we had to strategically put the box guns over to the flank of both the army. Yeah, so are we... Wait, are those blocking? They are blocking the spears, aren't they? Okay. I've got an idea for you. I know how to defeat this army. This is how you do it. This is the best unit in the game. Pound for pound, bang for buck, like how much you spend on them. This is the best army you can afford. The best army money can buy. Look at that. I've already like doubled and tripled now. And then I've spent 2/3 or 3/4 or whatever it is. Yeah, 3/4 I guess would be. Oh man, look at this lag. You have to go into slow motion to stop the lag. Oh, that box gun's gonna be devastating. That's like 20 boxers right there. I mean, excuse me, 20 headbutters right there. Maybe I should add some Bearmen as champions, but honestly, I'm expecting a full overrun. Look at this. And here's Baron's mighty Viking army entering. I think we've even beaten the campaign with just this unit. Like, that's pretty impressive. Look at this. Imagine you're this guy. My day just went from terrible to even more terrible. And I have achieved victory. Look at all those guys, like, they're like donating their bodies, like, they're making the sacrifice, like, to the gods. Alright, so, what if we did all Vikings? Man, I tell you what, we're gonna win this one too. The Vikings are the best faction. I don't know if, I think it's roughly the same amount that I just spent, about 68.40 I think. 68 something. Oh man. They're getting toned up, but now that they close the lines, look at this. There's gonna be some close range melee combat. Wouldn't it be cool if like a guy was be a ranged unit, but then once the unit got close, he would try to, oh my god, that guy blocked that with his shield. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna, well at least it's gonna kill the box gun too. Where's the boxer? There he is. You remember this guy? The pure neon energy guy? This was also kind of a really cool thing. Look at that. Oh man, I just love that aspect of tabs. Look at this. The cube's going off and it just alters like kind of time and gravity, which is amazing. I want to make test 2. I want to make a Viking shield wall where like that's kind of like their test 2. Look at that cube flying in the background, but it's too late. The battle is over. It's a blue victory. All right, now we're gonna do like, I mean, come on, mate. Now what we're gonna do is all axemen, or as I like to call them, the Viking Bearmen. Wow, I can only get 16. Let's do it. Actually, it was 68, so we'll do that. All right, so I'm hoping these two could take that entire side. Let's see what happens. Oh man, that was really fortuitous. That cube went off, destroyed 2 of them. Wait, the peasants are killing the Bearmen? How? How are they doing that? He can just flail his body. You know what? I wonder if the Bearmen accidentally... Oh, look at this. The last unit to survive is the same box gun. This guy... He got wrecked, man. You're gonna have to do this. Right in the chest. Imagine, like, the units you could make. Like, this cannon just shot, like, a giant lightning bolt. Right? Would that not be amazing? A giant lightning bolt? Okay, so we need to reorient this. I'm gonna put the Teslas earlier. And let's see how that plays out. Because the army's just getting whoopity-whooped. Alright, so Tessie, the Tesla coils. You need to zap these guys. Keep zapping them. Oh, those were good cubes. Red could win. Red could totally win. I think. I don't think they are, but they could. They could! And that matters. Oh yes, but dude, I wonder how would we make a Spider-Man? Guys, here we go. Question of the day is the 2 parts. How would we make a Spider-Man battle for tabs? Like, let me know in the comments, like, how would we do it? Which units would be what? I'm trying to think. I think of it as like, Spider-Man would be Hillary. Because, yeah, or the Ninja Master. We'll get a few Spider-Men here. Because they throw all these webs. They're all gonna get stopped by these projectile shields. So this was poorly designed. Actually, the emails seem to get through. You know what? Let's do a couple. Let's do a couple of the Hillarys, I think. And then let's give the Neons a lot more. Let's give them some lightsaber guys. That should help. And let's get some chicken man. Everything that shoots little stuff. like out of their hands, or in some cases their butts. They're gonna be the units that we're going for. Come on, just take out. Oh, that box gun could hurt. Oh, one of the Hillarys just went. Actually, I think escaped with their life. The chickens should help a lot because they can't be stopped by the projectile shields. The box guns have to be perfect, I think. Oh man. And then there's the random cubes that come out from the eye. Look at this guy. But yeah, see, this is kind of another, I wouldn't say it's an Easter egg, but it shows like how cool maps and tabs can be when you add little secrets or like little variations, stuff like that. Now these guys are going up here. This is gonna be funny. I wonder how long it's gonna take them, because this guy he's Spider-Man. He climbed a giant building. But oh man, the chickens are gonna get him. The chickens are gonna get him. Incoming chickens! They're not hitting him. They're hitting his leg and they're not killing him. Oh, that one got him. Okay, so yes, I want Spider-Man custom battle ideas in the comments right now. Give them to me. You know what? Let's give some Hawatches. That should ooh, Hawatches on the moons. Pew pew. This is gonna be just nuts. I don't know why I did it. Look at that. Anti-aircraft. Some of them are getting through, Captain. Yep. Not many of them. They delayed the projectile shields, or I think they allowed the ninjas to get a little bit closer. Oh man, that Tesla coil guy's kicking butt. Well, he was. I don't know. He got a lot of lightning bolts off. Oh man, there's not too many of them left alive. Look at them throwing the emails. See, that's another thing. The whole Hillary and Donald Trump update was out of nowhere. But when you can customize units like that, like whenever anything comes out, you could do Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, like anything, man. Spider-Man, Marvel Comics. You could do Thanos. You could do the Infinity Wars. You could do Marvel Infinity Wars in tabs. I really wish this game was already out because the things we could have done. But you know what? It will be out, and when it is out, hopefully we get Unit Creator, because I think Unit Creator will be the best thing that will ever happen in tabs, and it will give it such a long lifespan. Anyway guys, thanks for watching another episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and I shall see you in the next video. Let me know custom battles and Spider-Man custom battles in the comments below.